The other campaign is a military one. The civil war has been intensifying for 3 years and 2 months. It is a war of sporadic engagements and constant mobility. No longer a clash between a regular army and a raggedy rebel band, but more and more the Salvadoran military, superior in air power and firepower but little else, are having a hard time finding the insurgents and driving them back. The images now begin to recall other conflicts within memory. It is as it was in Vietnam, that the cheerful predictions of success in the capital somehow don't find much of an echo out here in the country. And the army, even by its own account, is winning its victories closer and closer to home. But the people have the mobility. Here in the central sector on Guazapa, the rebel stronghold some 25 miles from the capital. What doesn't look like a regular force is, however, armed like one, with weapons as heavy as mortars and bazookas, and all supplied, as both sides are, by the unwilling American taxpayer. This is far enough away from Cuba or Nicaragua, and every round, according to the local guerrilla commander, comes from captured weaponry. The rebels, though more nomadic than the government troops, have zones under their permanent control, and Guazapa is one of them. The camp here is in an area which, by the government's own account, has been cleared out at least half a dozen times. That doesn't seem to make much difference. Other liberated or occupied areas, according to your point of view, including a large part of Chalatenango province and most of Morazan. So the guerrillas control more of El Salvador now than they did at the time of the last elections 2 years ago. So what should they do about these ones?
Para nosotros, como FMLN, las elecciones no son el elemento determinante.
For us, the FMLN, the elections are not the determining factor at present. The determining factor in El Salvador is our struggle against the central government of El Salvador. We will not militarily attack the elections. It's neither convenient nor necessary. We won't attack the ballot boxes, nor the voters themselves.
Y en base a eso nosotros le hemos planteado algunos puntos al régimen, más que todo al imperialismo norteamericano.
In truth, it doesn't quite work that way, as we discovered for ourselves yesterday on the Pan American Highway, when we joined a group of voters hijacked and lectured by a 30-man rebel band. The foreign press was somehow exempted, but the rest of them were required to pay about £3 each, a sort of revolutionary road tax. There was a general agreement that the demand was reasonable, as under the gun it seemed to be. The guerrillas' view of the voting varies from group to group and from village to village. In some, like La Palma in the north of the country, it's actually possible they will allow the ballot boxes in. But there are other places like Sasori, where we also were yesterday, where we were told they would be treated with all the contempt that was due to an electoral farce. That has been the action of the left. Now, just as forceful, the reaction of the right.